Trish Hanson. Do you like bacon? What about potatoes? How long has it been since you've had whole milk? It's probably been a while since you've had most of these foods because they're bad for you. Now, most of these foods are seen as bad for you because they're high in fat or sodium or they've got lots of preservatives. But most of these things are just bad press or social stigma. Now, bacon is one of the biggest scapegoats when it comes to the bad for you food movement. Bacon is the belly of the pig that's been cut, sliced, smoked, and then cured and sliced up into little strips and fried to make yummy crispy bacon. Now, bacon happens to be one of my personal favorite foods, so I made sure to do lots of research on this. Bacon is actually 45% monounsaturated fat. Now granted, it is 55% saturated fat, but hey, we're halfway there. And if the bacon happens to be naturally smoked, there's less need to put extra salt into the curing process, so it'll be lower in salt. And it's ultra satisfying. I mean, you can have 2 pieces of bacon and be set for the day. Whole milk is another one of the foods that gets a really bad rap. Whole milk is actually only 3% fat compared to the 2% or 1% fat milk that you're drinking now. And this fat is naturally digestible by humans, which means that we can turn the fat into energy that we can use for our daily living. And whole milk is usually fortified with vitamin D, which is extremely important when you're talking about calcium absorption. And as we know, calcium, it comes from milk. And one of the best ways to get your calcium is in milk, because the vitamin D that is fortified with it is a fat-soluble vitamin, and calcium is a water-soluble vitamin, so having the fat and the water together makes it ultra-soluble for your body. So milk is one of the best ways to get calcium into your diet. Potatoes happen to be one of the biggest things that I'm very passionate about making sure that people know are healthy for you. A baked potato has only 100 calories, 3 grams of protein, and more potassium than a banana. Now, this doesn't mean you can cover it in butter and sour cream and salt and pepper and bacon and cheese and all those wonderful things. But if you put just a little bit of margarine on top of it and just a little bit of salt and pepper, it is a great side dish and a wonderful way to get lots of vitamins into your system. Now, I'm not saying that you can go out and drink gallons and gallons of whole milk and tons of bacon and potatoes by the bushel. You have to practice moderation. And that's really one of the most important things with dieting today, is just making sure that you don't eat too much of everything. You want to make sure you look at the serving sizes. And you want to make sure that it fits in well with what you're eating. If you eat bacon, you want to have it with a salad, like a little spinach and strawberries, maybe a little pecans on top with a light vinaigrette. That will make a wonderful salad that's got a well-rounded flavor and lots of nutrients in it. And if you use whole milk, just put a little bit of chocolate in there. If you use the dark chocolate syrup, it's excellent. Probably one of the most nutrient-rich breakfasts you can have. And potatoes are fantastic for you. Just a little bit of butter and salt and pepper, like I said. And they have tons of fiber, and they're really filling for you. So moderation is pretty much the key with everything. But I hope that this has inspired you to go out and try some of these foods again and give them a little bit of a shot. Hope you enjoy.